So a couple things to consider when you're doing your shed floor is there's two different sizes of pressure treating. There's the true length, which will be, in this case, it's an 8-footer. There's two of those, and then the inside, what we call the runners, are 3 inches shorter. So you've got two that are the true length, and then you've got the rest of the runners that are going to be 3 inches shorter. Always, the best way to start a floor is to make it level. You can block it up or just make your ground level, and then square it up. And then your runners are going to run 24 on center. So when you're measuring that, we typically don't lay that out, but the middle of each runner is going to be 24 inches on center. So I just marked 24 inches, and then you should be good to go ahead and nail it. And then you'll square it out. Best way to square it is to measure from one side to the other side and make sure that the measurement from one corner to the other corner, and make sure the measurement is the same. And we'll sheet it. When you're nailing the joist, you put 3 nails in each joist. Make sure each one's on center, and then hit it 3 times. We're using a 16 penny nail to nail our joist. So when squaring your floor, you'll pull a tape from this far corner to far corner and just make sure both corners equal the same. Use a ring shank 1 3/4 coil gun, but anything 1 3/4 or thereabouts, you could screw it or nail it. But for us, and then when you're nailing your floor, you can use to help square also your sheeting. Just make sure when you're nailing it, all the corners line up perfectly. On this shed particularly, it's just one sheet full all the way across. But if it's any bigger, if it was 10 foot, you would always stagger the seams. So there'll be a 2-foot piece, and it would be staggered. So you never should have seams lining up with each other just for structural reasons. And then when you're getting to the end of this sheet, we always just move these. These will be loose. So you'll move those to, again, 24 on center and nail them in. And then we nail a pattern somewhere like every 8 inches on the floor, somewhere in there, along the edges and each joist.